primordial sacrifice, highest, जो starting वाला sacrifice जो हुआ, it is the creation.
So Sri Krishna is everything, everywhere. He is a manifestation of Brahman without actually being the Brahman. He is the first point of contact of materiality. Maya का first point of contact with Brahman. वो गेटवे बोलते ना, गेटवे. वो गेट कीपर, गेट खोलने वाला जो है एंटिटी वो श्री कृष्ण. From nothing to something.
The structure of Srimad-Bhagavad Gita. कैसे भगवद गीता को एक दो आपने एक्सप्लेन किया, you have explained in the background of Srimad-Bhagavad Gita. क्या ट्रूथ ब्रह्मांड के बारे में क्या डिस्कशन किया, and also you have explained about structure of Srimad-Bhagavad Gita, where you have categories. So उसके ऊपर थोड़ा अगर हाईलाइट करेंगे.
Now let's talk about Bhagavad Gita as a text, as a practical text. If Sri Krishna has spoken to Arjuna about it being a practical text, how can we use it in our daily life? Now, the Srimad-Bhagavad Gita can be split into three major sections. The first section from chapter 1 to 6 is called Karma Kanda.
Volume of action. The second one is called, from 7 to 12, is called Upanyasa Kanda, which is volume
of proof. And the last section is from 13 to 18 is called Jnana Kanda, which is the volume of knowledge. Of this, the first 6 chapters, actually not the first 6, the first 4 chapters to be precise, deal with change management.
Change management.
Yes.
You are talking about product and service industries change management.
I am talking about life's change management. That is, in any situation. You see, the thing is that, suppose you are going to go to a place. First of all, you have to be mentally ready to go to that place.
Yes.
Now, that means there is going to be change. The first thing that happens is, if suppose you are going with your family, you will go and tell your wife, let us go to this place for this purpose. Then it is possible that she will say yes immediately. But it is more likely that she will say, why? We can't do that. I have to do the laundry, the child's homework has to be finished, this has to be done, this has to be done, this has to be done. What is the first thing that happens? Resistance to change. So she is resisting change. Now you have first of all had to overcome your own resistance and you have told her that change is there. Right? And this is basically the first aspect of change, which is there in chapter 1. That is Arjuna is gung-ho about fighting. He said, I'm going to get my land back. I'm going to go and fight. So all the army is there, everybody is there together, and they're all willing to kill each other. Then what happens? He goes in the middle. And then he says, am I going to fight my uncles, my chacha, mama, whatever? Am I going to kill these people? These people have grown up. They have looked after me. Am I going to be killing my teacher? What kind of a person am I? So, the first thing that happens in any change management system is
resistance to change.
No, see, until that is the pratyaksha element of change, which we spoke about. How do pramanas come to Bhagavad Gita? The pratyaksha, the minute he saw it all for himself, he goes into, he gets a funk. He says, boss, मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ? And then he tells Sri Krishna, मेरे बाबा, मेरे को नहीं करना. And he puts the order. Similarly, suppose your relative has cheated you of property. You are very angry. मेरा जो जायदाद है, I wish that was taken. You go to your lawyer. I won't file a case against you. Then the lawyer wife says, boss, if you do this, these are the consequences of your action. Then you say, okay, no, do it. And then your two of you meet in court. You see him, you've played with him, you've known him for long. And his mother is there, she's your aunt or something like that. And she's looking at you very sadly. And then you go, I don't know what to do. You're saying, why am I doing this? Your first reaction is, I can't face this emotional atyachar. Isn't it? So that is the first part of change. So that is the pratyaksha element of change. Correct?
So which is the majorly baseline of
that is the first chapter.
First chapter.
First chapter. In the second chapter, what does Sri Krishna tell Arjuna? Boss, change is continuous. You can't stop it. Even if you are not there, I've already killed them. They are going to die. Everybody is going to die. So what are you afraid of? This change is transient. It's सबका मैंने expiry date डाल दिया है. It is already there. Anything that has a manufacturing date has an expiry date. So what are you afraid of? Go and fight. Alive, if you win, you will get great fame as a warrior. If you die, you will get greater fame as having fought and died. Why are you afraid? So again, what is the next step of change? Confrontation of need to change. The same way that you confronted the need to face that bully and tell him, get out of the queue. Correct? The first thing was change. That fellow came and he came in. You are afraid what to tell him. Then, chapter 2, Bhagavan says, or Sri Krishna says, what are you afraid of? उसको भगाओ उधर से. And so just निकलो उधर से. So everything that you are doing is as per Srimad-Bhagavadgita only. You are not doing anything different. The third thing is, he says, you have to act continuously. Whether you act or not, you are actually acting. Even the act of sleeping is acting. So, it is better for you to act than not to act. Because when you act, you are in control of the outcome, at least to some extent. If you don't act, you are a victim of circumstance. So, what are the types of action? The first action is when you act according to dharma.